first one is the order of evaluation of your calculate function. In what order the expressions will get evaluated within this calculate function. Okay, so in this case, this one will get evaluated first. The filter function will get evaluated first, always. Okay, and then the expression will get evaluated. So this is the one, the expression, right? This is the one you need to understand very clearly. The calculate function, in the case of calculate function, the expression is always the last portion to be evaluated. First, this one will get evaluated, and then this one will get evaluated. Okay, so in this case, first it apply the filter. Okay, you don't take the entire data from my fact sales. Take only the records wherein we sold more than 10 quantity. On top of that, you find out the sum of total sales. So this one will get evaluated first, and then it will give. So this is logically correct, right? You just think about it. In the fact sales table, you have 1 million records are there. Okay, and out of the 1 million records, let's say you have, let's say in this case, 10 I mentioned, let's say hypothetically 100 products. Okay, more than 100. If you, out of 1 million records, if you find out the transactions wherein we sold more than 100 records, it comes down to, let's say, just, the 100K, 1 lakh records. 1 million here got reduced to 1 lakh records because of this condition. So the 1 lakh records, on top of the 1 lakh records, if you do the sum of sales, it will be much faster. Instead of doing the sum of sales on the 1 million record, 1 million is how much? It is equal to 10 lakhs records, 10 lakhs, right? 1 million is 10 lakhs. But here, for this filtering condition, we have matching to this filtering condition, we have just only 1 lakh record is there. Okay. So now what will happen is, of this 1 lakh record, it will do the sum of sales amount. So in that case, it will be faster, right? So the DAX is pretty smart. First it evaluates the filter condition. Okay, it takes the subset of the data, and then it does the sum on this one. It's something like you go to, you want to go to some place, right? From your home to your office. First, you come up with the plan. Which one is the shortcut, right? Once you come up with the plan of the shortcut plan route, right? So if you use that route, you can reach your office faster. The same thing, okay? First, it filters the data. It takes a subset of the data. On top of that, it applies the sum of sales. Okay. So in this case, the filter function will get evaluated first. And the next one is, I have included, so in this case, I have used only one filter condition, greater than 10, right? So here I have greater than 10 and equal to Hyderabad. In this case, I'm using I have used the two filter condition here. Now you tell me, of these two filter condition, which filter condition will get evaluated first? Which filter condition get evaluated first? This one will get evaluated first. Who answered it? Location key first. No, Sagar. So only this one will get evaluated first. Which one? The quantities more than 10 will get evaluated first. And then this one will get evaluated second. And then lastly, this one will get evaluated. This is the order. This is the first and second and third. Okay. In this order, it will evaluate your expression. Within this filter context, what is the total sales? Now you understood what is filter context, right? With this now, the filter context is, Hyderabad, for the Hyderabad city. In Hyderabad city, more than 10 units, whatever the transactions we made, for that, I need to find out the total sales. So 1, 2, 3. This is, so you might be, wondering, so here, the filter condition got evaluated first. In this case, here we have only one Boolean filter condition. Here we have 3 Boolean conditions, 2 Boolean conditions are there, right? Filtering conditions are there. But here it's something like inside out. inside out. The evaluation order is something like inside out. Got it? That is how it evaluates. Okay, and the next one is, so this one will get evaluated first, the inner one, and then the outer one, and then lastly the expression will get evaluated. So in the interview, they'll ask you in what order the calculate function will get evaluated. This is very much important, not only from the interview point of view, even from the implementation part of it. As a data analyst, you should be knowing this one, in what order it gets in. So that smartly, if you can put the Hyderabad here, and then if you can put here, right, it will be faster. You just assume that in the fact sales table, what is the table name? Fact sales. The fact sales table has 1 million records in it, right? So out of the 1 million record, let's assume that let's say you work for this company for the last 10 years. You know very well Hyderabad recently, you have expanded your market there, right? You recently set up your retail store there. And you know very well in Hyderabad, you cannot expect much because recently you started your retail chain there. So hence the volume of the records will be less. For Hyderabad, let's assume that you just have 50,000 records are there, right, for Hyderabad. Okay. And what you do is smartly put here Hyderabad equal to Hyderabad, and then quantities. Out of this, out of 50,000 records, where where in Hyderabad we made transactions. So in this, more than 10 items that we sold out of this 50,000 transactions, let's say hardly 1,500 transactions, we made more than 10 items. We sold more than 10 items, in 1,500. So your 1 million records boils down to 1,500 records. On top of that, if you do the total sum of sales amount, it will be faster, right? You just think practically. If I give 100 pages, and wherein you will find each and every page you will find transactions, right? 100 pages, and instead of 100 pages, it's something like telephone directory. How many of you know in those days we use something called the telephone directory? You just go to directly the specific place, right? Hyderabad. You just go to the Hyderabad. And then what you do is you select only Hyderabad related data. And then in that, if you take quantities more than 10, finding more than 10 quantities sold out of 50,000 records will be faster, isn't it? If you understand this one, you will be obviously changing the position here. You just shift it here and then you shift it here. Got it? Because this one, the inside one will get evaluated first, and then this one will get evaluated. Lastly, this one will get evaluated. Okay, two things. One is the interview point of view, and the other point of view is from the performance point of view. So especially when we are going to work with huge volume of the data. Okay, and in the case of any analytics project you take. Okay, so now you understood inside, outside, it will get evaluated if you have more than one filter. Okay, the next one is, now let us look at this calculate function. This is same as this one. Total sales and quantity is more than 10. Hyderabad, location key, fine, everything is fine. And the last argument was the all function. I've used the all function here on the category column. This is the filter modifier function. You remember we discussed about Boolean filter, and then we discussed about the table filter. And then this is the filter, the next one is the filter modifier. I'll just put the arrow like this. This is the all function is your filter modifier. Okay, in this case, what happens when you use a filter modifier along with the Boolean filter or table filter, only the filter modifier will get evaluated first. You might be asking this question, what is this filter modifier? You did not discuss anything. I will discuss it little later. It is too early to discuss about the filter modifier now. Okay, you just think along with the Boolean filter or table filter, when you use any filter modifier like all function, all selected, and all except, keep filter, remove filter, these are all filter modifier function. So if you use this filter function along with the Boolean filter or table filter, this one will get evaluated first, and then this one will get evaluated second, and this one will get evaluated third, and finally this one will get. It's something like outside, inside, outside, and go like this. This is how the calculate function, evaluate the expressions. So the order of processing for the calculate, now you understood, right?